Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and Merry Christmas. I keep catching you guys around the holidays and I think that's pretty cool. So I'm actually super excited about today's video for a few reasons. I'm going to be sharing with you guys my GinaCurl wash routine and my GinaCurl everyday styling routine. This has been a highly requested video that I think is going to be super helpful for you. It's going to show you what the day-to-day with the GinaCurl really looks like. Now the other reason I'm really pumped to share this video with you guys is that I have learned a ton in the last month. I'm so excited to share with you guys some tips and tricks on how I get my hair looking a little bit more like I want it. So without further ado, we're just gonna get started. Let's get into it. So unlike any of your college romances, this process is simple and it doesn't last any longer than it needs to. After I wet my hair thoroughly, I start by applying my shampoo. So I got my shampoo straight from Hair's Talent. It's called Milbon Moisture Replenishing Shampoo. So you'll notice that as I am applying the shampoo, I really am concentrating on the roots of my hair. With the ends of your hair, you always want to be super careful and super gentle. Think about how you would treat a baby squirrel wearing tiny little socks, right? Super gentle. Be that gentle with your ends. So you don't want to unnecessarily strip them of the little bit of oil that makes it from your scalp down the hair shaft to the ends. All that to say, I really just apply shampoo directly to my scalp and to my roots, but really just let the lather kind of slide its way down towards my ends. So here I am just doing a second lather and rinse. Why? Because I was told to. Hair's Talent is very adamant about doing 2 shampoos before you condition. Speeding it right along. So now we're moving along to the deep conditioning step. So I use the Eden Body Works Natural Deep Conditioner. It's a jojoba manoi. Not sure. Now, as I've said before, I usually deep condition once a week on Saturdays, and in the middle of the week on Wednesdays I just do a regular shampoo and condition, but I decided to give you guys a little treat and show you what a deep condition looks like. It's a pretty good deep conditioner. I used it back when I was natural and I decided to give it a try with my GinaCurl, and it's worked decently well. No complaints here. Once I have my conditioner in this case my deep conditioner, on Wednesdays it's my regular conditioner, I like to detangle. Detangling is super fast with the GinaCurl. So I take a wide tooth comb and I just kind of glide it through my hair. Now when you get towards the roots, there's a little bit of tangling because that's where my natural hair has regrown, but for the most part the comb slides very easily through my GinaCurled hair. Detangling is a cinch. So I leave the deep conditioner in for 15 minutes and I come back and I rinse it out. After rinsing out the deep conditioner, I do like to follow it up with a regular washout conditioner. I have found that my hair just feels a lot softer when I follow my deep conditioner with a washout conditioner. And for that, I'm using that Milbon Moisture Replenishing Treatment. Now, treatment is just a highfalutin word for conditioner. I'm not sure why they decided to be super fancy with it, but I assure you, it is just a regular conditioner. But like its counterpart, the shampoo, it smells amazing, and so I love it. And we are done. I just want to point out how little hair I've lost during this washing session. This tiny little ball is a fraction of what I used to lose when I was natural. Guys, so I'm out of the shower and ready to get started with styling. So for styling, we're gonna need a few tools and products. So first, we need a rat tail comb for parting my hair. We need this little jaw clippy thing for keeping my hair in place so that I can apply the styling product. Next, we're gonna need about 4 bobby pins, and I'll explain what these are for. It's pretty cool. This is to keep my hair soaking wet, and I'll also talk to you a little bit more about that. Leave-in conditioner. This brand, it's a little bit wiped off, sorry, but the Semi Delino Extraordinary All-in-One Fluid. I got this straight from Hair's Talent. I haven't really heard any reviews on it, but what I can tell you about it is that this stuff smells so good. All right, styling products. Normally, up until recently actually, I have been using the Cantu Coconut Curling Cream. But my only problems with it are, one, I found that my hair started to break a little bit with it. And I think it's because it has so much hold that my strands were becoming a little fragile. It wasn't crazy, it really wasn't, but it was just like a little bit more than normal. The other thing is, I think it has a little bit too much of a gel-like
final result. The strands look super defined, but like kind of crunchy at the end. I wasn't a huge fan of that, but that really, funnily enough, started to happen more recently. So then I went back to a curling cream that I had tried before, which was the Carol's Daughter Curl Defining Butter. It's a little bit less of a gel-like crispy hold and a little bit more of a natural fluffiness, and I don't get breakage with this one. So I've been using this for the past probably only like a week or two, and I'm liking the final results a lot. So we're gonna try this one today. So let's get started. Very first thing I'm gonna do is put the leave-in conditioner. I usually use about 2, maybe 3 pumps. It's not a lot. And that I start on my ends, just like with conditioner. I start on my ends and then work my way up. So let's do it. So simple. Step 1 is complete. Next, I part my hair. Step 2 is done. Guys, this is super easy. I know I've said it a lot, but when you get a GinaCurl, your daily routine is simple. So let's keep going. So when it comes to actually putting the styling cream in my hair, I've used 2 different techniques. Now the first is shingling. If you guys don't know what shingling is, look back on my video where I did my last natural wash day. You'll see a lot of shingling in that video. I do shingle my hair still, but I usually shingle on the weekends or if I want to look especially nice, but I don't have time to shingle every day. If you have time to shingle every day, I want your life. I give it to me now. So what I've done is kind of a lazy man shingle, basically sectioning my hair, but in pretty large sections. I like to do a top section and bottom section approach. All right, get your game faces on because we're gonna do this. I'm gonna take about maybe this much styling product and just start at the ends and work my way up towards the top. I'm gonna wet it a little bit more. And now I can feel in my hands that it's getting smoother and more defined. Like I feel that. Now that it's like that, I start scrunching. And you can see as I start scrunching, the curls are starting to become more visible. Now, we can leave it like this for the time being, so we're just gonna do the same thing around the entirety of my head. All right, now at the roots, is it defined? No, but do I care? I like to play a game when I'm styling my hair called Does It Matter? The rules of Does It Matter is that when you see something imperfect, something that's not going exactly the way you wanted, you ask, does it matter? So let's do this. Let's do this. Does it matter if the hair from here to here is not super defined when it's going to be covered by the top section of hair? All right. So we're going to do the top section. Guys, look at this. Like, we're almost done. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. You can see a little bit of frizz here in this section. I like to go through and try to get rid of that as much as possible before I start drying. And I also like to try to clump it a little bit more if possible. So soak it through, ladies, soak it through, and gentlemen. A little bit more product, a little bit more water, and I just do one of these. Just do one of these, and I can feel it becoming super clumpy. Guys, look at how much more defined and clumped it looks now just with that step. So now I'm going to flip my hair over and scrunch. Another thing that I've recently discovered in kind of the Christopher Columbus definition of discovered, meaning that it existed and then I just came across it. I recently discovered a technique called plopping. Plopping allows you to pile all the hair at the top of the head so that gravity isn't weighing down the roots and you get a lot more definition and curl at the roots than you would have otherwise. So let me show you quickly how to plop. I'm still here, hey. Plopping just requires a t-shirt of your choice. You just need a flat surface, i.e. a TV tray table in your bathroom. You lay your t-shirt down. Flip all your hair just like you did before when you were scrunching. And you basically put your hair directly down onto the t-shirt. Right? So you can see my roots are getting scrunched as I'm doing this. Then you wrap the shirt around the nape of your neck. And you flip this side backwards. You're creating a little bit of a hat. Perfect. Now, I have the two arms of the t-shirt. Uh-oh, I'm missing one. Okay, here it goes. Two arms of the t-shirt, and I'm gonna wrap the arms of the t-shirt around my head and tie them in the back. And I'll show you what the final product looks like in just a second. All right, so this is how I look when I'm plopping. I look awful, I know. You're not supposed to look cute while plopping. Don't let anybody on the internet, anybody on Instagram, anybody on YouTube make it seem like you're supposed to look good when you're doing something called plopping, which honestly sounds like you're taking a dookie. This is how I look when I'm plopping. And again, important to let your spouse know what you're doing. I'm gonna leave this in for about 20 minutes. After that 20 minutes, I'm going to take off the t-shirt and let my hair air dry. All right, guys, so 20 minutes have passed and I'll take this down. Okay, and whew, okay. So you can see already some definition, some curling near the root, a lot more than before I started this method. So now we'll let the rest air dry. Again, you can diffuse if you want. But before we do that, let's remember the bobby pins. So I recently came up with this for myself. I don't know if anybody's done it before, maybe, but I haven't seen it. But this helps me get a little bit of flattening of the new growth. And so what I do while my hair is still wet, I smooth down the new growth and just put a bobby pin here, up until the point where it becomes GinaCurl hair. Same thing on this side, and same thing at the back of the part here. So now I let my hair air dry, and when it's all dry, I take out the bobby pins. So I'll show you what it looks like 100% dry.
So this is the final product, guys, and I think it looks really good. I like this look so much more than the look I was rocking in my 3-month update video. So I'll show you a little bit. I'm 30 plus and I slept wrong. So my neck is not doing a whole lot of rotation. The range of motion of my neck right now is greatly reduced. So I'm gonna show you without getting up as much of my hair as I can. So side, back, side, and a little bit of the back. But you guys can see right now that my curls are so much more defined and ringlety. I'm gonna use it. Ringlety at the ends than they were before. I have been able to achieve what I think looks like a little bit more of a natural curl look than I did in my 3-month update video. And I attribute that different curl pattern really to the product that I'm using. So like I said before, I was using Can2 Coconut Curling Cream, which has a lot of hold and gives you more of like a gel-like appearance. Now I'm using that Carol's Daughter Curl Butter, which has a little bit less of a gel hold, but still gives you great definition. The other thing that I really want to highlight is the roots. I have learned to achieve a lot more curl definition, or kind of like waves at the roots, than I was able to achieve before. Now, if you look back at my 3-month update video, you'll notice that I had a lot of straight hair from about my roots to maybe about hair here. I'm mixing up the two hairs. I pronounce words a little bit different. Parents are West Indian, you guys know the deal. But I had straight hair. I had straight hair from here to here, but now for a few reasons I've been able to get more of a wavy curly look at the roots. So just to recap, the first thing I did to achieve that was horizontal instead of vertical parting of my sections when I'm styling. The second thing is focusing on putting curl cream at the roots to make sure that they get love too. But the instrumental thing that has helped me to achieve that curl definition towards the roots is the plopping. That has changed the game for me. Let me know if you have any more questions. I'm happy to answer them in a future video for you guys. I am learning along with you guys. I feel like a hair Pokemon, like I was Curlander before and now I'm
Curlizard. Things have continued to evolve as I'm learning, and I'm going to keep you updated on every single thing that I learn along the way. So don't forget to like this video, comment below this video, and subscribe to my channel because I am coming at you in 2 weeks with a completely different video. I think the next time we're going to see each other is in the new year, so happy new year, and I'll see you then. Bye.